Safe tonight with the facts on the coronavirus.
Worldwide, tens of thousands of cases, more being reported every day. Here in the U.S., less than 70, and health officials at the national, state, and local levels are doing everything they can to keep it that way. Team 12's Bram Resnick has the latest on Arizona's efforts to stave off an outbreak that some officials fear is inevitable. Bram?
Yeah, a new coronavirus case in California has Arizona stepping up its response for a possible outbreak. One option, urging businesses to send workers home and large public events to cancel them. A siren in California.
We do realize that this case that we're discussing today marks a turning point,
Setting off alarms in neighboring Arizona.
We do anticipate having additional cases and possibly some community spread.
For the first time, Arizona health officials are preparing for a possible outbreak of the deadly coronavirus. That after California revealed its home to the first coronavirus patient who had no apparent exposure to the illness.
So what we're just trying to get the public, to get our businesses to do is to be prepared.
Health Services Director Kara Chris says isolating patients during an outbreak wouldn't be possible. So businesses might be encouraged to let employees work from home to limit exposure. Large events might be advised to cancel. Starting Monday, the state will have 150 new test kits for the coronavirus, with more on the way. Schools, health providers, law enforcement, and other key groups will get regular updates about dealing with the coronavirus.
Canceling and closing schools, those would be down the road last efforts.
Just one reported case of coronavirus, a man connected with Arizona State University. He was released from isolation after testing negative for the illness. Back over to you.
All right, Bram, thank you.